Hello there folks, I'm Dan Brown from Sort of Interesting. This is good old narrowboat at Abel's Ark, and this is an absolutely beautiful random afternoon of glorious sunshine amidst weeks and weeks of dim, gloomy, grey, wet, rainy weather. So, only thing to do is go boating. Anyway, what's been going on recently? Let's take a look. Oh, that was a bit Alan Partridge. Let's go! Right, my friends, stop everything. What an absolute disaster this video has been. As you can tell, this isn't a very boat-worthy background. Although, of course, this does give me the opportunity to show you Pixie! Whee! So, what on earth's been going on? Well, long story short, and I won't dwell on it because it's only more whinging that nobody needs to hear. Basically, obviously, the big relaunch of Sort of Interesting got that first new style vlog out at the start of March, and I was very pleased with the way it looked with the much better camera quality and the slightly different presentation style. I thought, great, this is brilliant. Then this video that you're watching now should have gone up on Sunday, so I missed the second scheduled post of the new relaunch, amazingly, and I had to put that long, hour-long rain video up in its place. And basically, well, we've been hit with two storms back to back in the UK, and incredibly, the moment that I said, right, the channel's being relaunched, the weather, the heavens opened, storms, wind, rain, snow and hailstones, everything's been going on. So the last 2 weeks has been almost a write-off in terms of actually going outside filming anything. Well, my friends, some of you may have seen my last proper vlog. It was a new style of doing videos, loads of footage from out and about on the canal, and sadly today's vlog is not going to follow that up. As you might be able to tell, it's a little bit windy out here. Got plenty of water falling out of the sky over the last couple of weeks. And my goodness me, I've got, I would say, almost literally none of the footage I'd hoped to have recorded for this vlog recorded, as it's just been incredibly windy and incredibly wet. There's been very little boating, there's been very little happen outside of the boat, as you can probably understand why just from what you're seeing on the screen now. And well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm very sorry, my friends. The intention was this video would be a short film style video, sort of more than a vlog, where it was going to be called something like There's More to Life Than Boats, and it was going to follow me showing you boat life and then my life off the boat and going around my daily life. And obviously you have to go to work and you see other people and don't just sit on a boat all day every day for 24 hours straight. As I always say, boat life is just a normal life that floats. Then I got stuck moored up in a place where I had no internet signal, so the website post didn't get posted on time, and oh my giddy aunt. Then my laptop, which is not to hand, unbelievably within 3 weeks, the new laptop that I bought to replace the MacBook had a fault with one of the cooling fans. I lost that for 9 days, literally in the midst of relaunching the channel, and that was probably a bit more disruptive than I'd anticipated it being. And then, just to add one last moment, which is luckily all solved now, just to add just a final little stress moment, I had an email from the Canal and River Trust as there was some sort of mistake or error in the registration of Abel's Ark, but luckily that's all dealt with now. But it certainly didn't calm my nerves when I read it. But anyway, the important thing is, well, what this video was meant to be about was, yeah, life on a boat's good, and life also away from a boat is also good. Not, well, I don't know, for example, going to the seaside. times like this that I think, if only I had a boat. Right, my friends, here's one of those scary moments from life that shows how much time has passed. We're at my nan and granddad's caravan site, and there's a little stream that this bridge crosses. And I can remember in years gone by, they had just a metal fence, railings on either side. And I remember coming up here the one time on holiday with my family, and they'd first built these walls. And I can remember very clearly, because you used to be able to see over the through the fence to look at the fish and stuff. I can remember so clearly, literally being so small, so physically little, that I struggle to see over this wall. And it's something that it just seems, well, I don't know, it's a terrifying thing in many, many respects. But the idea that once upon a time, I've actually got the actual very clear memory of struggling to lift myself up to this wall to see over it. And then you'd see sometimes like a relatively decent sized fish like coming up and down, or smaller fish around. My goodness me, very, very nostalgic and pretty scary thought that. Time is ticking away, my friends, we've got to make the most of it. So yeah, you get the idea. This video is meant to be me being on the boat talking to you. I've got 1,000,001 different things. You've already seen me start this video out ready to go on a boat trip, and sadly, instead of me doing like potentially about 8 or 9 miles of boating down to Maysbury, which was hopefully, well, I wanted to have been at Maysbury at this point, but because of the weather, that was just a no-go. So there's no way I was going to be moving the boat in these extraordinary wind and weather conditions. But also, you've got to think of the sensible thing of like, why would you want to go boating in the horrible rain for hours on end instead of waiting for a beautiful sunny day to do it? So of course I was meant to be going, oh yeah, look at this boating, oh this is nice, and then oh yeah, obviously wake up, get on my bike and go off with the family somewhere, go and watch Laurel and Hardy, and then come back to the boat and it's all cosy and you've got the fire going. You see where this idea was meant to be going, and just following the sort of parallels of like, it's almost like stepping into a different world when you get home after work, or if you've been in town, like for example tomorrow I'll be meeting one of my friends, and again we were meant to be doing some filming, going on a little walk around and all the rest of it, and obviously put that in of like, wow, look at this, you can go walking and it doesn't have to be next to a canal. But of course, here we are with this strangely sort of sarcastic tone in my voice I feel here. It's the actual disappointment flowing through me out to you in the world here. I must apologise, my friends. Just a random note here, I had some absolutely lovely messages from people saying like, don't worry about keeping to a schedule and all that. And well, thank you. And again, it's interesting, some of the people who have supported me most over the years and followed me for longest are the people who, in a way, and I don't know what this really says about the situation, are less keen to see me post loads of videos. So thank you, I do appreciate it. Anyway, let's have a look at something to do with the canals now. This video is going to be hard to edit and actually salvage something because I've got hundreds and hundreds of clips. Anyway, yeah, carry on. What on earth is going on here, my friends? It's about as sunny and bright as it's been all week, as you can see through the back window here. Yeah, as you can probably also tell, it's still raining, it's still a bit blustery out there, and everywhere else when we look through the windows, it's about the most grey, overcast day that, as well, it's just exactly like how it's been all week. Ooh, there's a hardy boater on holiday coming down here. And some very, very hardy neighbours. One of whom is tucking in, and I seem to have raised his alarm. Sorry about that. Carry on. There we are. Nice bit of grass for your tea. Well, my friends, you might be able to hear there's yet again a helicopter buzzing around, but I've just got off the bus at the Narrowboat Inn to go boating, as unbelievably the weather has turned into this extraordinary beautiful afternoon. It's not too windy. Helicopter's just over there past the pylons in the background. And well, I thought, given how bad the weather's been for goodness knows how long over the last 2 weeks, I suppose I better take this as an opportunity to go boating. I think it's fair to say, just from what the towpath is like, the fact there's standing water on the towpath is a good illustration of how rapidly the weather has changed. As recent weather conditions and towpath conditions have been a good reminder, the weather isn't always like this, and there's a lot of the year that you can often sadly write off over the winter as very dull, wet, short, dark days where you're not going to be doing much in the great outdoors. But my goodness me, when you get a day like this delivered to you, it is as if by magic everything completely changes on its head. I think there's a boat up ahead. Sorry for my totally distracted look in this video. I don't know if I've even been in shot. But yeah, I mean, what you can see as we pan the camera around here, just countryside, your classic winding canal through farmland, your hedgerows, just lots of good classic rural stuff. This is Shropshire in a nutshell, where I was born and raised, and my goodness me, where I will probably be spending a lot more years to come, if I'm lucky. I've always loved this part here, just between the two bridges, especially in these conditions where you've got your long shadows from the trees over there, just running along the top of the boat, nice, calm, quiet sort of place. You've obviously got your two humpback bridges, which are iconic rural canal sort of features. And then I've always loved this place just over to the left, this barn that is steadily getting more and more rickety and steadily succumbing to the mighty power of nothing but time and the elements. Ooh, it's got a little bit deep there, my friends. But you can see there's just this sort of rickety old barn here, like I say, right next to the bridge up ahead. Absolutely beautiful rural sort of place. Okay, so we've accidentally lost the fender, and this beautiful day that you're seeing here with the sun shining on the boat doesn't look too good in the background there, does it? Okay, so I think I might stop here, at least for the next hour or so maybe. Thank you so much for joining me today, my friends. I know it's been a strange one, but all I can say is I apologise and thank you for bearing with me. Tune in, I'll probably be doing a live stream on this coming Sunday. Obviously, I'm talking about mid-March. If you're watching this in 2021, don't bet on me being here to do a live stream on Sunday. Because I've got such poor internet signal out there, perhaps we'll do a live stream from here for maybe just an hour or so before I pedal back out to the boat, wherever it's moored up at that point. Maybe I'll have internet signal, who knows? Anyway, more on that in the future. So, thank you for tuning in, my friends. There's loads of links in the description below this video, so please do check out obviously things like Patreon, my books. If you want to help me out, feel free to add me on Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat and Instagram if they're working anymore. Anyway, until the next time, my friends, have an absolutely fantastic day. Keep it interesting, keep it boat worthy, and yeah, well, just have an absolutely wonderful time. Have a fantastic day, and of course, my friends, farewell.